I did. I had a dream that really helped me heal from heartbreak when my husband died suddenly. 2 years after he died, he came to me in a dream, and he asked me 3 questions, and they changed my life.
What were the 3 questions?
He said, if you had it to do all over again, would you still marry me? I'm like, yeah, I'd still marry you. He said, if you had it to do all over again, would you still have our son? I'm like, absolutely. It's the light of my life. And then he asked me the 3rd question. This is the one that changed my life. He said, given those 2 answers, would you want to know that I would die young? I'm like, wow. I looked in my heart and I realized the answer was no. I wouldn't want to taint the joy that we did have with dread. And so that's an example of a dream being very healing and changing my life.
Well, did it get you on your path as being a grief counselor? Okay, and I think it's interesting. I mean, look at what we're doing here at our television. We've got a wood chipper here, for goodness gracious sake. Obviously, people have loss. People have breakups. And you know, people have had loss with death. And this is kind of a hard day for some people. What is the #1 way that you get people that you could offer someone at home that's sitting there watching to kind of get through this day?
Yeah, I think that the pain is caused by the gap between reality and expectation, and when our reality is not what we'd hope for, that's where we have pain. And this is where Kelly and I, you know, our work is the same in some ways. When you create a compelling dream for your future and you take action, hallelujah, you will be able to get through today much more easily. So instead of focusing on what's missing, focusing on what's going right, and focus on what dreams could you create for your own future, and focus on meaning and purpose.
Okay, did I hear you say, let me just make sure that I heard you right, that we're getting a wrap, we're going to send it back into the station here, but sort of like an expectation, like, because when we're talking about people with their spouses and partners dying, not just, you know, like breaking up, but, you know, kind of the range, is the expectation was that it would be forever, always, and the disappointment comes from the expectation not being met. And honestly, it's an unrealistic expectation.
Absolutely.
Right.
And yet love is always there. Any love you've ever shared, even if the person's dead or they're divorced or it's a breakup, that love is still there. And if people want more happiness in the house, we have a free event in San Diego next month, absolutely free, from heartbreaktohappiness.com. They can find out about it and sign up.
This has been a great interview. Happy Valentine's Day to you guys. Love the pink.
So remember your dreams. The best Valentines you can give to yourself. Think about what you want to create and dream about it. Have it be your lullaby, your bedtime story that you tell yourself tonight.
I like it. All right, guys, we're going to send it back to you now in the studio.
Happy Valentine's.
Thank you, Chrissy. It's full steam.